Hello, 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 SheEO District. Good evening, ladies. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Thursday. We are days away from the new year. So go ahead, hit that share button, share this with any of your business besties, your friends, anyone just who's looking for to take their life to the next level. Doesn't necessarily have to be anyone in business, but anyone who's looking to take their life to the next level. Share this broadcast with them. Do them a favor and share this broadcast with them. So I am going to check to make sure I am live in the group and that we are all set and ready to go. Okay, so we are live there. Just checking one more place. Y'all, I'm so excited about this upcoming year. And I know we say this is kind of cliche a lot, but I'm very, very, very excited about the upcoming year. Just something about this year that I just know that, what in speaking with other ladies, what we have been experiencing, from 2020 on was nothing but a setup. It was a grooming process. It was a pruning process. And now we are going to be stepping into the manifestation of who and what we've been believing for as far as our lives are concerned. So again, I'm going to be breaking down our year of profitability. That is our charge, our declaration for the year 2023 is profitability. And I'm going to be just breaking that down. I just prepared a couple of slides to go through. Nothing deep, because y'all know I'm not a deep person. That's not my lane. I just give it how God gives it to me. I'm literally just embracing myself as a quote unquote visionary in my mind all this time. I've just had, these thoughts. I know the thoughts were given to me by God, but it's I'm stepping into, who God has called me to be. So slowly but surely, you know how sometimes the enemy will try to come behind God and what he's giving you and tell you that, perhaps you're not worthy, or got too much going on, or you don't know enough, or you don't have this behind your name, this degree, that certification. But what I've come to realize is that God already qualified me. So yes, all those things are good, and not to discount any of those things, but my qualifications and credentials come with the person who sent me. So I'm just sharing this with a couple of the ladies, and we are going to hop right in. All right. So feel free, ladies, to engage with me, like comments to tell me who's watching. If you haven't given your permission to StreamYard for me to see who you are, I'll read out your comment, but I won't know, exactly who it's from. So, hey, Keisha. Hey, Paula. Thank you for tuning in. Whoever the Facebook is, hello to you too, sis or sir, or whoever. Hey, Melissa, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all, hey, checking in from Memphis. Hey, one time, baby. Y'all tell me where y'all are tuning in from. And again, please, please, please share this message. Hey, Sister Lewis, our center stage director, just hopped off a live. Y'all, I'm gonna grab you some water really quick. Fantastic live with Dior Truth, Lux Queen Honeybee. She has so many names. She's a local celebrity around here, but just an amazing live on Monday on center stage. Melissa checking in from Nashville. Miss look, whoopie pies. Look, I call it whoopie pies. Checking in from Fairburn, Georgia. Our SheEO Tribe member. Hey, sis. Another user checking in from Memphis. So, hey, ladies. All right, so we are going to hop right into this. Cashville, Tennessee. That's y'all checking in here, okay? Okay. So listen, we're gonna hop right into it. As the I guess who used to say this, Baptist preacher. I won't be long, but I will be strong. Okay, in Jesus' name. All right. So gonna add the presentation to the screen. So and I have a big announcement. So please, please, please stick around to the end. I promise you I won't hold you all long, but we have a huge announcement at the SheEO District. And just want to give some a little bit of history about the SheEO District, how the SheEO District was started, right? So I have been in business. I have a company called Visionology Event Management. So I plan, manage, and produce events. I've been in business since 2012. When I started my business, I was clueless about business, had no idea, even so much so to give you a measuring stick, I thought you had to pay for an EIN number, which is free, right? So that's how much I didn't know about the business world. And I just had a gift. I knew I had a gift, had a talent, had a passion for it, a burning passion for it. And so I decided that I wanted to turn my passion, my hobby into a business. And so I did. Little did I know what was ahead of me. Just celebrated my 10-year anniversary this past June. But in that 10 years, it's been, I'm going to be transparent. I like to be transparent. I don't like to fluff stuff. I know a lot of people, get on Al Gore's internet and pretend like entrepreneurship is easy when it's one of the most hardest things that I've ever done in my entire life. And that's the reason why a lot of women start a thing, entrepreneurship. They're on fire. They're passionate about what they do. They hop into it, not knowing what to expect. And if you were like me with no information, no resources, no tribe, I didn't at the time wasn't hanging around a lot of entrepreneurs at all. So I was just kind of on an island by myself when it came to this entrepreneurship thing. And I hit a brick wall. I hit a brick wall quickly. I hit a brick wall often till it came a point to where I literally just stepped away and, kind of thought, is this the right thing for me? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? And I let the enemy multiple times, just be honest, talk me out of what God had told me to do. Right. I don't know who's been there. Don't know who this is for, but that's why what I'm going to talk about on the back end is very, very, very important, especially if you have a business concept, you have a business idea, and or you're just now getting started in business, and or you've been in business and you're not making a profit in your business. Please, please, please stick around, and I'll share why this year is going to be the year of profitability for us all. So God gave me the vision for the SheEO District at the end of 2019. I told him no, the vision was just too big. God, I don't hang around the right people for this. I don't have the money for this. I don't have I'm not connected to the right resources for this. And I told God no. Apparently I thought he had the wrong person. So I said no. Literally, the audacity for me to tell God no to a vision, it just blows my mind even thinking about it. Hindsight is 2020. But inserts 2020. We are, God deals with me again at the beginning of probably around February, right before the pandemic hit. God was dealing with me again about the SheEO District and giving me this vision. Again, I said no. And then inserts the pandemic. And so I'm like, God, we're in a pandemic. I don't know what my life is going to look like. How do you expect me to start a business, in this climate, in this environment? And so, I think God was like, okay, I'm going to come back and give her one more chance. And then, that's going to be it. Because what we fail to realize is God has billions of people to give a vision to. So don't think that because you said no, the vision stops with you, right? So again, in June of 2020, he again revisited me with this vision for SheEO. And, I was like, I literally felt convicted at that particular time because I really felt like I was going to see this vision manifested through someone else because I said no. And so I said, okay, God, I trust you. I'm just going to yield myself, throw my hands up. I'm going to do what I can on my end, but you look, you got the rest. So we was like, okay, let's do it. And so from that guest, God gave me the people to ask to support me on this journey of SheEO. And he has given me resources after resources that I didn't know were going to be made available to me. So I'm saying all that to say, if God has given you a vision, just surrender to him, say yes, and just know and trust that he has the resources to back your vision. He has the resources to fund your vision. So that's just a little lesson in telling God no. Just take it from me. Just don't do it, because you're not going to rest. You're not going to say no and just walk away and go skip through a field of daisies somewhere. No, that thing is going to sit with you. It's going to bother you until you surrender to God, or until he just releases that grace off of you that you have for it. And I do believe, for me personally, and this is for me, I was going to see that vision manifested somewhere else. And I was like, I can't let that happen. I'm not going to let this happen, because now I know that there are women who are dependent on me, and souls that are dependent on me. And I'm going to talk about that here a little later. Souls that are dependent upon me to be through my obedience. And that is clear as day now here in going into 2023, that my obedience was important. And that's all really he was looking for, right? So here we are with the SheEO District. We've been impacting women for a little over 2 years now. And it's been the best thing and the most rewarding thing outside of giving my life to God and my children, my husband. One of the most rewarding things that I've ever done in my life. I am corporate employee, making this decent living. I stepped away from corporate America to pursue my business. I'm now back in corporate America. But it's still to date is one of the most rewarding things that I've ever been a part of in my life. And I'm just thankful that God chose little old me from country town called Springfield, Tennessee, to fulfill such a big vision. So back to the year of profitability. So 2022 was the year of wealthy. So we spent 2022 and really in the parentheses there was the most important thing. Yes, wealthy means money, but we were looking to heal ourselves in this year, right? Because in anything that we do, in order for it to be successful, we have to start from the inside out, right? So I'm just kind of looking at the comments. Okay, so we have to start from the inside out in order for us to be successful. So that starts with your emotional healing. That starts with your physical healing. That starts with a renewed mindset. So a healed mindset. Because some of us out here, we had some stinking thinking that we had to literally throw out everything that we've learned up until this point. I know myself personally, I had to throw out a lot of those things that I had been taught, a lot of those things that I had learned, a lot of those things that I just had processed incorrectly just because life dealt with me early, right? So I had to do, and we had to do some healing so that we could step into this year of profitability in 2022. So 2022 was the year of wealthy, and I hope that everyone had a successful healing year in the year of 2022. Right. So now 2023 is going to be the year of profitability. So why profitability? Right. We are literally taking the word profit and the word profit and putting them together and calling it profitability. Right. So we're going to take the next couple of minutes and break that down for you. Right. So what does it mean to be profitable? Great question, Kellye. So we're taking the word profit. Now, before the Bible scholars and the Bible thumpers, before y'all get started, listen, I'm not deep. This is not a church message. Look, let me give that disclaimer before the people get up in arms, right? But I'm taking the word prophet and the word prophet by definition, right? So when we're speaking of who we are, what we are, it is by definition. And if it's by definition and it applies to you or it applies to us, then that is what it is. We can't make this thing too deep, right? I'm not a deep person, but what I am is someone who likes to understand and communicate who I am, whose I am, what I'm here for, and why what I'm doing it for, my why, right? So we're going to talk about the word prophet. So the Hebrew word for prophet is navi. So it's someone who speaks on behalf of God. Do we speak on behalf of God? Absolutely. We are sent here from heaven by God as an ambassador in the earth, right? So if we are an ambassador, anybody that's an ambassador, you have to communicate, because you have to communicate a message, right? So if we are communicating information from heaven through the word of God, then we are, by definition, we are a spokesman, someone who speaks on behalf of God. So, right, so that makes us a prophet here in the earth. Some prophets have different assignments, some deeper than others, but on the surface, by definition, we all are prophets because we are speaking on behalf of God. That's the reason why we have to get in our word, study our word, read our word, so that we're relaying the right message, and we're speaking kingdom principles as it relates to business. We're speaking kingdom principles here as an ambassador in the earth. So, prophet. So the word navi is one of two words used in the Bible for prophet. The other is chose, which is translated as a seer, right? So seer. So God sends us here as an ambassador with purpose, right? As an ambassador with purpose, and he gives us our purpose through vision. So, side story, God's amazing, and he's so funny. We use the term, and I share this story all the time, that we use a term, or it's a scripture in the Bible that says our gifts will make room for us, right? So we don't really understand I've heard different interpretations, but what the revelation was for me is that God will make room for our gifts through purpose. So case in point, I have an event management company. I'm an event planner, right? So SheEO is my purpose. So visionology is my gift. SheEO is my purpose. However, in the vision that God gave me for my purpose, involved event planning, because SheEO is very event heavy. Our platform, our structure is all centered around events. So I'm able to utilize my gifts and talents even in my purpose, right? So I am a prime example of how my gift is making room for me in my purpose, right? So he gives us our purpose through vision, and the name of my company is Visionology. So even 10 years ago when he gave me that name, I never knew that would come full circle in my purpose. So again, God just has a sense of humor, and if you let him be God in your life, listen, he'll show you. Just got to go through the process, and he will show you it all makes sense, how it all makes sense in the end, right? So that name was just, I don't know where it came from. It just, I don't know. It just flopped out, and I was like, okay, let's go with it. And the rest is history. So just let God be God in your life. And that's all I'm going to say on that. All right. So next, we're taking the word profitable, right? So we all know what profitable means. It's no secret. So it's a description of a business or activity yielding profit or financial gain. Okay. So another moment of transparency. I was literally in business for about 5 years where I truly made a profit. Literally working hard, staying up late, getting up early, was not even making a profit in my business. But I was so passionate, and my why kept me going. Even in the times that I took a step back, my why kept me going, but I wasn't making any money. right? And that's another reason why the SheEO District was started. We are helping women to collapse time in, their resources, education, relationships, because relationships are important in business. Building a network is extremely important in business. So the SheEO District helps to, God is using my story for the SheEO District because we're helping women to collapse time. Because guess what? 10 years of hitting your head, knowing what not to do, knowing what to do, knowing what works, knowing what doesn't work. Then you end up with this Rolodex, and it's called a blueprint. So now we know what to do. We're all still learning. Like we never get there, right? We're always students. But now we have some tips and tools that we all can share collectively of what to do to collapse. Because it doesn't take you 5 years. It shouldn't take you 5 years to make a profit with the right tools, resources, and education and tribe and network and things of that nature. It doesn't have to take you 5 years. It's really getting the information and applying it, right? So shouts out to my business coach, Paula Haddon of Synergizing Results LLC. I hope she's listening, but this is literally regurgitating. She and I talk often, but it's not that hard. It is really, and we live in an information age. So if you're not taking the initiative to leverage that information and implement that information, then, that's a whole nother lie, because that's on you, right? But we not going to have that. This is with our renewed mindset that we're going into this year of profitability, because we spent last year getting healed of all that stinking thinking, right? So profitable, description of a business or activity yielding profit or financial gain. So really, ladies, in a nutshell, your supernatural provision is in your purpose. Your purpose benefit package is loaded with favor, money, and I won't say money, favor for me, because my life, the way my life is set up, has nothing to do with a dollar amount. I have a lot of favor on me. I have a lot of favor. I have an anointing on me, which comes with a lot of favor. So it doesn't always equate to check in hand and money exchanged. If that makes sense, if I can get an amen from somebody, but I have favor. I'd rather have favor than a dollar bill put in my hand, right? So that's part of my benefit package of me living in and on purpose. So that's, for me, equated, that's the real bag. The real bag is my benefit package, me living on purpose, because all that other stuff, peace, joy. I don't even like to use the word happiness, because happiness is based on your circumstances. I have joy. So no matter what's going on, I still have joy, because the joy of the Lord is my strength. And y'all, I'm strong. Your girl been through a lot, right? I am strong. And that's the joy, because it's not based on what's going on in the world or in my life, because that would mean it's based on people. Right. And that's another lie. But I have, in my personal growth, I've gotten free from people and the impact that people have on me in my day-to-day life. Right. So not to say I'm not human and I'm a robot, but I have learned to dismiss myself from the thoughts of people, from the opinions of people, how people feel. Right. So getting free from people has been part of my healing journey, because I was a people pleaser. Right. And that just, it stunted my growth. It held me back. It paralyzed me from doing a lot of things that I should have been doing. But because of my thoughts of what the people were going to think, what the people going to say, I just didn't do it. Right. And so now that I'm living in purpose and I am in taking full advantage of this benefit package, because God said so, right? It's in the word that this benefit package of supernatural provision is due to me because of my obedience and purpose. So for me, that equates to the real bag. All right. So just kind of recap. So in purpose, when you live in purpose, on purpose, you are profitable, because guess what God won't do, right? This is what he won't do, because think of him as a natural father. He will not send you here on assignment and have you struggling, not knowing where your next meal is coming from. He will not send you here on assignment and have you worrying about bills to pay, right? So when you're in purpose, when you're on purpose, all those things, how your bills are going to get paid, where you're going to eat, what clothes you're going to wear, those things become none of your business anymore, right? Letting God be God in your life. Focus on, keep the main thing. The main thing is you living in and on purpose, and God will handle the rest. You just have to trust him. Now, that does not mean that you are going to live an easy breezy life, because guess who's still there? It's the adversary. The enemy is there, and he's going to be throwing darts, gunshots, double barrel, kitchen sink, everything at you to distract you. Why? Because he knows when you're living on purpose, your life on purpose is to impact generations and impact millions. I'm going to say that again. You living in and on purpose, the end result impact is you affecting the lives of generations, which equates to millions of people. Right? So the enemy is going, once you come into the revelation knowledge of your purpose, the enemy is on notice. He does not like that, because ultimately you are affecting souls getting into the giving their life to God and entering into the kingdom of God. Literally, it is that. Now that's deep, but it's that deep and it's that serious. That is why your obedience to your purpose, and once that purpose is revealed to you, right? Once your purpose is revealed to you and you become accountable for your purpose, it is imperative that you pursue whatever it is that God has given you as far as your purpose is concerned. And here's another side note. So again, we were talking about earlier that your gift will make room for you in your purpose. And I know, I have this conversation a lot with a lot of ladies. They have their they have their gifts. They have the things that they're passionate about, but still not really clear about what the purpose is, how it all ties together. And if you were like me, I thought that event planning was my purpose, right? I had the first part. That wasn't all incorrect, but I had the first part, but not the second part correct. So event planning was my gift. I needed to attach that to a purpose. So when we talk about purpose, one thing that you can keep in the back of your mind as you get the revelation for your purpose, is your purpose is going to be associated with some type of service to people. It is directly tied. You're using your gift directly tied in a way to help someone, right? So I've had this question posed to me a lot. Well, can I be living on purpose and work my job? Absolutely. Absolutely. We supposed to, the kingdom's supposed to be standing up at the workplace. We supposed to be able to point out, hey, that's a sister in Christ. That's a sister. That's a kingdom sister, because how she operates, how she moves, the favor that she has on her life. We should be able to identify our kingdom brothers and sisters in the workplace. So absolutely, God is going to place us in the workplace to use our gifts and talents so that we shine again on behalf of the kingdom. However, I like to say this, and this is my own just personal thing, because I'm in corporate America, right? And I have that favor on me even in the job, right? But I want, now I'm in sales, so I'm going to use sales terminology. I want uncapped benefits, because guess what? My employer, I'm thankful for them, but they can't pay me what I'm worth. I'm thankful for what they do, but they cannot pay me for what I'm worth. So I use my gifts and talent in my purpose, because I feel like that's uncapped. That's uncapped benefits, right? There's no limit to entrepreneurship, whereas there is essentially a limit to corporate jobs. And I'm not knocking a corporate job. I'm thankful, right? But I want the uncapped benefits of the purpose benefit package, so to speak. So I hope that helps someone there. And everyone is not cut out to be an entrepreneur. If they were, everybody would be, right? But wherever you are, just shine. let your light shine just wherever you are. Work in excellence as unto God wherever you are. I don't care if you're, frying fries at McDonald's or whatever. Be the best one, right? God says he wants to see what you do with a little so that he can bless you with a lot. So that's that on that, right? So kind of tied it all together. We established that we were prophets because we are ambassadors sent here with the message from God, from heaven. We speak and do what God says. We speak on behalf of the kingdom, right? So we're speaking kingdom principles, and we're sharing that here in the earth, right? So we established that being profitable in our purpose is the real bag, right? So we're tying in profit plus profitable equals profitable. And yeah, I threw my lips in there because that's our brand and that's our business. But that's an O. So it's profitable. So this is the year of profitable, right? So I'm going to go to the comments really, really quick. Let's see. Hey, Tracy, hometown checking in from my hometown, Springfield, Tennessee. It's not a lot of names showing up on here. Yes, ma'am. A man's gifts makes room for him and brings him before the great. Yes, ma'am. Who is this? San Diego. It's probably my sister, my hometown sister, Marquita. Thank you so much for your service. A naval officer. So thank you so much, Marquita. I hope that's her. Thank you so much, Marquita, for tuning in on tonight. Come on, Paula Haddon, business coach. Y'all, look, if y'all not following her, I'm gonna put her. I'm gonna put her website up at the end, and y'all need to go follow her. Paula is like she's the business coaches of business coaches. A lot of what you see with the SheEO, along with my amazing team and senior leadership team. But Paula, listen, I won't go in it, but follow her, and you're welcome. Yes, ma'am. Favor is better than money. Amen. Ooh, it's over with once you start in your God-given purpose. Woo-wee. Okay, it's okay, ladies. So, hey, Douglasville, checking in tonight. So, profit plus profitable equals profitable. Our year of profitable. Right? So, Kellye, how do I do this? How do I tap into, this great year of manifestation of us being profitable? So, simple. Leverage your resources. Right? I just stated we live in an information world. If you can't pick up that $2,000, $1,500 cell phone and get you some information, some education, again, that's on you, right? Because we have to be intentional and consistent in this season and beyond, right? It's no reason for us not to know. We not Big Mama and them. They had to go to the library and go through encyclopedias and all that. We literally have these $1,000 devices in our hands that we have access to. People are giving away free information all day, every day. So it's a matter of, do you want it or not? Period. You know what you're supposed to be doing, right? Are you going to do the things that you need to do to be successful in that? Period. Right? So leverage your resources, right? The SheEO District is a resource. Again, that's the reason the SheEO District was started. We are here to help collapse time for someone who has a business idea, have no clue of what to do, right? You're in business, not profitable, right? And we also have our elite program to where you are in business, you've been in business, you are profitable, but looking to take your business to the next level. We actually have some partners that we are partnered with to assist us in our high level tribe members. However, but our sweet spot is that we've identified are women who, again, have a business idea and need help getting started, women who are in business and have been in business and are not profitable. Now, here's my caveat to that, right? We have to put our pride aside, because the first thing you're going to have to do is to, if you're not making money or you're not where you want to be, you've been in business 2 or 3 years, working hard, if you need help or not. A lot of times we don't know, we look at social media and compare ourselves to people who are successful, and we may appear to be successful on social media, but we need some help. We're successful, but we're not making any money, right? So gone are the days, right, that we're going to spend all this time and energy and money, resources, and not reap the fruits of our labor, right? Because you don't have to. All you have to do is speak up. It's okay to say, I am not okay. In mental health, emotional health, and in business, it's okay to say, I'm not okay. I need help. All we're asking you to do is plug in, right? Our tagline is, individually we are strong, but together we are powerful. Because if you could do it on your own, you would have done it already, right? Let's just be honest, right? If I had a SheEO, I could have collapsed 5 years of time before I made a profit, right? We're trying to help you get straight to the money, right? So we have come up with this program, this unique program called our SheEO Passport Program. This program is going to help you navigate through your first 6 months. We're taking it 6 months at a time. First 6 months of business. It's a 12-month program, but it's in 6-month increments. So we're taking this passport. I don't know if you all can see it there, and developing this passport program to get you. After your 12 months, you should be good, ready to go, making money, and ready to exit into the world and reach back down. Because our culture here in the SheEO District, we reach up, right? Because we always want to be connected to people who are doing better than us, right? Getting around people who know more than us, not feeling like I love being the small fish in a pond and being around some whales, right? Because guess what? Whales talk. Right? And they ain't talking about who did what last week, who's sleeping with who wig was crooked and all that stuff. They talking about business. They talking about the things that they're passionate about, right? And so getting around some whales when you a small fish, all you need to do is just sit and listen. That's a whole college course in and of itself. If you just shut your mouth sometimes, get around some people who know more than you, who are successful, you'll learn a lot. I know this firsthand. Because I experienced that over the last 3 to 4 years, right? So reaching up, right, to the people who are successful. And then once you get the information, once you start to get the knowledge, we're going to reach back down and help those who are in the same situation that you were in. So we're reaching up and we're simultaneously reaching down. So we don't subscribe to, I got the information and I'm gonna hoard it. I'm not gonna share it with anybody. Now that I've gotten this information, you got to pay me $10,000. That's not our culture. I'm not knocking it if it's somewhere else, but that's not our culture here. We have a culture of sisterhood, right? Sisters share, right? We share information, right? We lock arms and we run and we all go across the finish line together. Those who will actually lock arms and actually run, right? Because we can't go back and grab you if you just stuck at the starting gate, right? We're going to take off together. We're going to lock arms and we're going to go across the finish line together, right? So our SheEO Passport is now our 12-month program for particularly for women who have a business idea and women who are in business, been in business and not profitable, okay? So our programs, just to name a few, our SheEO Academy led by Miss Ilyasa Simpson. Great courses. We have lots of success stories from our SheEO Academy, taught by experts in their field. Our senior leadership team, we have consultants who are experts in their field who support us with the academy as well. So a great program. It is our flagship program that we offer here at the SheEO District. 4-week courses, 1 hour a week. Nothing overwhelming, because guess what? We still have jobs. We're still wives. We're still moms, right? We still have social lives and things of that nature. So literally 1 hour per week for the academy, 4 weeks on, 2 weeks off, because we all about resting here at the SheEO District. We are not team no sleep, right? We go to sleep because we cute and we can't have bags under our eyes. So we got to be careful with that. We over 40. We got to be careful with that team no sleep, because you'll wake up looking like it, okay? And I rebuke that. So our center stage, again, led by Director Miss Angela Lewis. Again, go back and watch the replay from Monday nights. She actually interviewed our director of SheEO Cares, Miss Dior Truth Lux Queen Honeybee, on Monday, the owner of Truth Honey. An amazing, amazing event. But if you want to be featured on center stage, you hit Angela Lewis up. I think she's floating around here in the comments somewhere. But just if you want to put your business on blast, put your business out there for visibility. We're all about the visibility. We're all about the marketing with center stage. And Miss Angela Lewis, she is the plug for all your media needs. So she actually, assisted us in publishing our SheEO Chronicles. So we did an anthology last year. And Sister, I call her Sister Lewis, y'all, but Miss Angela Lewis and her team assisted us with our first installment of our SheEO Chronicles. And we actually have another volume 2 coming up this year. So be on the lookout for information about our volume 2 anthology of the SheEO Chronicles, right? We have our accountability program, because everyone needs an accountability partner. I don't care who you are. If left alone, you will quit. We just human, y'all. We just need somebody to be accountable to. I even have an accountability partner. So we want to make sure that whatever it is that you said you wanted to do, whatever goals you're trying to meet, whatever your success level looks like, we want to make sure that you attain those goals. Now, this is not our accountability program is not a babysitting program. Like, we check in on each other, encourage and inspire. We don't put down, because guess what? Life happens sometimes, right? But your accountability partner be there to dust those shoulder off, give you a piece of tissue and some more red lipstick. Hey, put your lipstick back on and come on, sis, let's go, right? You got your 5 minutes out, you good? All right, put your lipstick on, put on your pearls, let's go, right? So we have a great accountability program, all part of our passport programs. We have quarterly meetups where we meet up in different cities. Our last one was in Miami. We had a time last night. We had a time last night. But no, we had a great time in Miami. It was amazing. We had about 20, almost 30 women there with us. Just an amazing time. We love to mix business with pleasure. We do not subscribe to all business. Like, we work hard and we play even harder, right? That's the reason why we have that most important layer of the SheEO District, which is our social layer. But we love to have a good time. We love to laugh, have fun. Again, we like to enjoy the fruits of our labor. So even with our meetups, yes, it will be education, but we always gonna have us some fun, right? So also, as part of the passport program is your commitment to conference. And so put this date on your calendar. So October 20th through the 22nd of 2023 will be the SheEO conference. Held here in, sorry, my phone was ringing, held here in Atlanta, Georgia, right? So mark your calendars. October 20th through the 22nd, 2023 will be the next SheEO conference. And of course, our networking brunches. We have been hosting brunches every month for the past year and a half or so. We're scaling those back to make those a little larger in scale. So we're doing it quarterly now. Our first brunch is actually coming up in January 21st, I believe. Tickets are on sale now. So I just want to share some information with you about our upcoming brunch. Ladies, it's that time of year again, and we are claiming the year of 2023 as the year of profitable. Join us Saturday, January 21st for our first annual SheEO Vision Board Brunch at the Table, located in Smyrna, Georgia. Hosted by the fabulous Dior Lux Queen Honeybee herself. Featuring SheEO Small Talk speakers, Jasmine D. Millhouse, founder of Purpose to Fly, Angela Sims, founder of League of Girlfriends, Monica G., owner of Red Carpet Events, and Angela A. Love Lewis, owner of We Shine Media Solutions. Get ready to be hyped up on the black carpet with the Hype Me Up Queen herself, Keisha Spencer. And giving us our final charge for the year, Minister Ilyasa Simpson of the Charge Room. Vendor opportunities are available, so head on over to SheEO District.com and secure your seat today. We'll see you there. All right, so tickets for our upcoming brunch are on sale right now. You can go to the SheEODistrict.com, go to our events tab and secure your ticket. We are going to have an amazing time with our vision board brunches. We're actually introducing our SheEO Small Talk. So we have our speakers, Jasmine Millhouse, Angela Lewis, Ms. Monica G, and Angela Sims of League of Girlfriends. Small Talk, just 10-minute burst of, they will be speaking on profitability, speaking on this very thing. So our whole theme for the year, our declaration for the year, and everything that we do will be built around profitability. We are going to turn a profit in the year of 2023, right? So our big announcement. We here at the SheEO District, we are all about impact, right? I know, some people like to be in front of the camera, like to be, for the show, for the camera, for the lights, for the action, but we are at the core. We're about impact, and seriously, from our hearts, looking to impact the lives of, our vision is 600 women over the next 4 to 5 years, that we will have significant impact, not only in business, because again, we are concerned about the woman behind the business, the emotional, the mental, the physical well-being of the women, because those things have to be in place before you can be successful in your business. So we are looking to impact the lives of 600 women over the next 4 to 5 years. So the big announcement is, in the year of 2023, the SheEO District will become a 501c3 organization. We are going nonprofit with the SheEO District. We are working out some things now, getting things in place, but we will move forward after Q1 of this year as a nonprofit entity. So we'll have some more information about that. But man, I am super excited. Never knew that I would be in this space of a nonprofit. Was never really, it was never on my map of things to do as far as becoming a nonprofit. But again, God has taken us over the past 2 years through this journey. And here we are getting ready to, preparing to become a nonprofit organization again, so that we could have more impact in the community, and for and as far as nationwide. So it's really going to enable us to extend our reach outside of our core, our base is here in Atlanta, Georgia, but really give us a platform and resources to extend our reach really worldwide. So we are very excited about that. Just want to send a public shout out to my amazing senior leadership team: Ilyasa Simpson, Paula Hatton, Angela Lewis, Keisha Spencer, Marshall Weeks, and none other than Miss Dior Lux Queen Honeybee herself. These ladies, I can't say enough about them. Just have been really down with me, good, bad, ugly, indifferent. They have been right there and really have shown me, what a sisterhood really means. Because if you're like me, you've not had the best experience sometimes, over the course of the years with women and relationships, right? So God will send you what you need when you need it and when you're ready to receive it, right? So if you're not receiving that, just check what you're putting out, right? You got to open your heart. You got to first show yourself friendly, as the Bible says. So if you're putting out negativity, you got to heal first, so you're not giving off that negative energy and repelling the people who ideally would be sent to help you. So sometimes we do a lot of repelling because we haven't healed, and so we wonder why we are in these situations where we're around negative women. Well, that's what you're putting out, so that's what you're attracting. So again, another live. So we're super excited about the year 2023. Ladies, I would just implore you, if you need help, say you need help. It is okay to not be okay. Like, we don't want anyone going into 2024 saying that I'm in the same space I was December 31st of 2022. If it is, that's on you. It's not because you weren't introduced or that God didn't put a resource directly in front of you to help you in your business. So now, if you're still on, thank you for the ladies who have stayed on. I'm going to go and check out some more of the comments. Let's see. Paula Hatton, queen of snatching your edges and assessing your blind spots to get your business in order. Literally. Queen of marketing. Let's go. Yes, ma'am. Miss Jasmine Millhouse, thank you for tuning in. Queen of speaking from the heart. Yes, ma'am. Miss Monica G. Queen of fabulous. Absolutely. Come on, small talks. I'm excited about these small talks. I feel like these ladies, like Keisha said, gonna snatch your edges and wigs, honey, and then walk off in about 5 minutes and walk off that stage. You hear me? So I am ready and excited about that. And y'all, this brunch is a party. We got a whole DJ that's gonna be here. Be at the event, honey. We have stepped our game up in 2023, right? Because that's our business, okay? So exciting news. Everybody is excited. I'm very, very, very excited. Championship time. Yes, ma'am. Let's press forward. Yes. If you need help, we are here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Super excited to help you take it to the next level in business. Let's go. All right, ladies. So it is 10 o'clock. That is my time. So we are going to end here with this declaration. So if you are still on this live, I want you to sit up in your chair, your bed, your couch, or whatever, and declare this with me. I am a prophet on behalf of the kingdom, living in and on purpose. This year will be the year my business is profitable. Therefore, I am declaring 2023 as the year of profitable, right? So I'm going to read that one more time, just in case we didn't get it, so it seeps into our spirit. We said it out of our mouth. I believe our head received it. Now it's time to say it one more time so it seeps into our spirit, right? Declaration for the year. I am a prophet on behalf of the kingdom, living in and on purpose. This year, 2023, will be the year my business is profitable. Therefore, I am declaring 2023 as the year of profitable. And ladies, it is time. It is your time. It is your season. This is the year of manifestation. As Sister Lewis so eloquently put it, it is literally 23-hour Jordan year. We didn't see all those shots Jordan didn't make. We didn't see all those mistakes that he made. When Jordan showed up, he showed up because when he was practicing, missing all those shots, when those shots started falling, there were less and less missed shots. And then he started just hitting all of them. So that's his Jordan year. 2023 is going to be our Jordan year, that we manifest everything that is coming to us. Because we have put the work in. We have been sowing seed diligently, and we're sowing seed genuinely, right? We are here for impact. So it is time to reap the benefits. It is time to harvest. It is harvest season. Now, make sure if you claim a harvest that you got some seed in the ground, right? No seed, no tilling, no harvest, right? So make sure you're putting some seed in the ground so you have something to reap and manifest, all right? So listen, that's my time, ladies. Again, go to the SheEO District. Turn your notifications on. We're going to be sending out some information the beginning of next week, because we are going to be offering scholarships to 50 ladies for our inaugural, Paula Haddon, don't get inaugural group that comes into for our first 6 months of the Passport program. So we're giving scholarships for 50 ladies. So please turn your notifications on and be ready to sign up. Just have a conversation with yourself. Let's put our pride aside, ladies. It's okay to say I'm not okay. Let's just lock arms and get across this here finish line together. So I had heard someone say today on a live, on Karen Campbell's live, she was interviewing her cousin. He said, live the life you work so that you can live the life you want to live and not the life that you have to live. Live the life that you want to live and not the life that you have to live. We can be in control of our lives. Let's stop living our lives behind an 8 ball. Let's be the white ball, right? And make everything chase us and follow us. So I love you, ladies. Again, you can go to our website, SheEO.com, and share. I don't know, that slide just doing its own thing, but you can go to the SheEO and check out everything that we have going on. And again, turn your notifications on and make sure that you're tuned in at the beginning of next week for the amazing information about how to participate in our scholarship program. You all have a great evening. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.